Alright guys, this is the second paper. As you can see, there's a lot of boxes. And on one side you have 4 equation problems, which is what it looks like on the screen right now. And on the other side you have 4 inequality problems. So I'm going to do the first one with Sammy with you so you can kind of see how it's supposed to go. So let's work on that first problem. Sammy has $15 in her savings account. She plans to save $3 per week from her salary. Shannon has only $9 in her savings account, but can save $4 a week from her paycheck. How many weeks will it take before the amount in each savings account is the same? So I know it's an equation because it says how many weeks will it take before the amount in each savings account is the same. So equal or the same would be an equation. Second, I know I'm solving for how many weeks because it says how many weeks. So I know X is going to be weeks. Okay, going over here to your word problem, $15 in her savings account. That's like her starting point. Save $3 per week. Week is your X, so that's like 3X. So Sammy is going to be like the left side. Shannon's going to be the right side. We know she has $9 in her account. That's her starting point, and she's going to save $4 a week. So that's like 4X. All right, so we go to your model. That's where you're going to draw your cups and your chips with an equal sign in between. So 3X, so that's going to be 3 cups. Hey, okay. That's Nora, that's my daughter. Okay, I'm back, sorry. All right, so that's where you're going to draw your cups and chips in the model box. So you have 3X, so that's 3 cups, and then 15, that's 15 circles or chips. And then on the other side, $4 a week, that's 4X. Your 4X, your 4 cups, plus 9. Okay. Then algebraically, that's when you're going to write your equation. So there's the $15, that's her starting point. And we're going to save, so mathematically save means you're adding more. $3 per week, right here. So this is Sammy. 15 plus 3X is Sammy. Then we go to Shannon. Shannon has $9 in her account. That's her starting point. Saving $4 a week plus 4X. So now all you need to do is solve. So first step we do, box your variables. We need to decide what are we going to do. Are we going to move the 3X or the 4X? So let's move the 3X. You're going to subtract 3X on both sides. Once you do that, you have 15 over here because that 3X minus 3X is 0. It's gone. It's canceled out. Over here, 4X minus 3X gives you just 1X. So now we have 15 is equal to 9 plus X. All my X's are on the right side. I need to move my constants to the left side. So my constant is 15. It's already on the left side. My constant is 9. Now the X is like, yo, 9, get off my side. So we need to move 9 over here. So how are we going to move 9? We're going to subtract 9 on both sides. Once we do that, 15 minus 9 is 6. 9 minus 9 is 0. That is gone. You're left with 6. So X would be 6. Going back to the problem. How many weeks will it take before this amount in each savings account is the same? It would take 6 weeks, and then 6 weeks their accounts would be the same. To check your work, you're going to write your equation, the starting equation again, and everywhere you see an X, because we said X was 6, you're going to put a 6. And then you're going to do order of operations you're going to solve. So, for example, 3 times 6 is 18. 4 times 6 is 24. Now I have 15 plus 18 is equal to 9 plus 24. 15 plus 18 is 33. 9 plus 24 is 33. I know it works. They're balanced. It's equal. So your answer is 6, and that means 6 weeks. After 6 weeks, Sammy and Shannon will have the same amount in each savings account. Now, for the rest of the class period, I want you to work on the rest of the paper. Now, I understand, for example, the bottom 2 boxes, they give you the model, they give you the equation. You need to create your own word problem. So if you look below the problem I just did with you, it says 8 plus 2x equals 6 plus 3x. You need to create some kind of problem where you're starting at 8 and you're going to increase by 2 every single time, or you are increasing by 2 every single time and then you're going to add 8. And then the same thing with the 6 plus 3x. You're adding 6 to something and you're multiplying by 3. Use your friends. So for example, let's say Alicia went trick-or-treating and she started out with 8 pieces of candy from her mom. And every house she went to, she got 2 more pieces of candy. That could be 8 plus 2x. Don't use my word problem, you lazy bum. Make your own. 6 plus 3x could be Gabriel went trick-or-treating. He started out with 6 pieces of candy from his mom, and every house he went to got 3 pieces of candy. So then, after how many houses of trick-or-treating would their amount of candy be the same? So just make up a word problem. I just want you to try. And then algebraically, you're going to take that 8 plus 2x equals 6 plus 3x, put it in the algebraically box, and you're going to work it out. I want you to try. If I get any blank papers back from my first period, 7th grade pre-IB, I will be very upset, and you will see my upsetness next week. Once you're done with this paper, give it back to the sub. I appreciate really good behavior. Don't disappoint me and do your work.